There's no question that Ryback can be a monster heel. He's a gargantuan man that hulks above just about everyone in the WWE. The WWE wanted to get Ryback in a feud with John Cena, but as we've seen in the past, they're not too fond of face versus face feuds, so they gave him a bit of an edge walking out on the biggest face in the business today. His heel promo on Raw 2 weeks ago was strong and angry, which is very fitting for a monster heel. But wasn't Ryback just beginning to get some momentum as a face? Wasn't he finally receiving a legitimate fan following? The idea of turning Ryback heel is a good one, but the timing stinks. The build toward a Ryback vs John Cena match could have been dragged out for a much longer time. For those of you guys over 30, the Randy Savage vs Hulk Hogan build was remarkably very slow. The seeds were planted, but each time you thought they'd feud, they made up and were friends again. By the time Savage turned, we were frothing at the mouth, wanting it to happen. The WWE missed the boat on this one. They could have followed a similar path for Ryback and Cena. They could have teamed up together to fend off against the Shield and anyone else in their paths. Cena could have failed to help Ryback on various occasions, but instead of Ryback instantly snapping, he could have slowly began losing faith in Cena as his friend. One thing to note is Ryback's use of Super Cena. Is the WWE giving the smart fans the middle finger, or are they really going to feed Ryback to Cena just to make the Cena haters upset? It's too late now, as Ryback and Cena will face off for the WWE Championship in less than a month. They could have dragged this into SummerSlam, but instead Ryback is getting a thrust into a title program prematurely again. Without giving the fans proper time to get emotionally invested, they're not going to give the match the respect and reaction it deserves. Turning Ryback heel is a risky choice, one that could have added a much needed spark to the show, but it's already off to a rough start. For a short time it looked like Ryback was actually on his way to becoming a big star. Some crowds exploded upon his entrance, but WWE dropped the ball on that chance though. Ryback went on to lose 6 pay-per-view matches in a row. After a surprisingly clean loss at WrestleMania to Mark Henry, he attacked Cena on Raw the very next night. Out of nowhere, Ryback is saying, "Ryback rules," and wearing a dopey stocking hat on his head. It doesn't fit his look and just makes him look goofy. People aren't buying it. Much like Fandangoing, WWE is trying too hard to make us feel a certain way. You can see WWE's logic in wanting to turn Ryback. The heels have Mark Henry and The Big Show, 2 guys who are already in their 40s, and with CM Punk taking some time off, they need some new blood on their side. You can see Ryback's motives even if you don't agree with him, but WWE just can't push Ryback like every other heel on the roster. That defeats the entire purpose of it. As always, be sure to follow me on Twitter at YoungLove619 for the latest updates of my various programs on Machinima, as well as weekly updates in WWE programming. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you next time.